This is the location of my first YouTube video, which I recorded and uploaded in June of 2011. It's on my old channel. Link to that channel on this channel. And this is a regular cemetery on the outside. I have something special to show you in a moment, but first let's get some things quickly out of the way. So it was 12 years ago, 2011. I was 26 years old. The summer of the spring or summer of the spring spring in the northern hemisphere. It was June 2011. I was 26 years old and my parents were still together, and I was just starting up my hobby of YouTube. I never monetized. And this was the first video I recorded. This was the site of the first video I recorded. And I remembered the camera was very shaky back then. So now I've learned how to handle a camera better. It was with a Handycam, now it's with a smartphone. Now, here is what I want to show you. I am behind the gate because it's the landlords of this facility are not awake yet, or are not here yet. But there's no one stopping me from the premises of the cemetery. Just this cluster of tombstones that you see here, called warugas. You might forgive me, I might be distracted by a lot of birds in this area. I might come here for bird watching. So these tombstones, these box tombs, were constructed from 800 CE to around the end of the 18th century, this late 1700s. And they clusters of tombstones like these, clusters of warugas, are called kampung tua, which literally translates to old village, or village of the old ones. Now, some of the tombstones are bigger or smaller than others, and some of these roofs, some of these roof-shaped lids that you see are more extravagantly carved and decorated than others. It depends on the size and the amount of decoration on such a tombstone, depended on a family's wealth. And I say family rather than person because multiple people would be buried or would be entombed in one of these warugas. So the roof-shaped, if you can just see here, these roof-shaped lids, the decorations on them often told you about that person's life, whether he was a farmer or bred cattle, or was a local chieftain or whatever. And by the way, this is in North Sulawesi, Indonesia. And so, yeah, the decorations you see on the tops of the roofs tell about the person's life. Maybe I can get a good shot here. I hope you can see that. I hope the sunlight's not making it too difficult. But yeah, some are more extravagantly decorated than others. Anyway, the way these tombstones work is like this. When a person passes away, they are lowered into the box in a fetal position on top of a gold, silver, or copper or bronze plate. And the atmosphere in the tomb the heat and the mold cause the conditions in the tomb cause the corpse, the cadaver, to dissolve slowly on top of the metal, or and on top of the metal plate. And when someone else within the family passes away, the lid is lifted, and the newly deceased person is lowered into the family tombstone. And that is how it works. I don't understand the exact biology and the science behind it all, but yeah, that is the way it works. So, and I actually know the location of the last one of these ever built. It's actually near where I work. And it has some Latin script on it, ABC kind of script. So it was made for someone with European ancestry. Anyway, I'm like I said earlier, I'm not on the grounds because the owners of this place, the people who run it, are not here yet. So it's all very interesting. I was here 12 years ago, and now I'm giving a more stable film, a more stable recording, and a more detailed description of what these tombstones are. One of them has some, I think it's in it's somewhere here. One of them has some carvings of some dragons, so I believe that person had Chinese descent. Someone of Chinese heritage. I forgot to mention, the book I'm currently reading is Deadline in Jakarta by Ian Stewart. I'm reading this as a filler book. I might put it on hold if I don't finish it by the time my December book haul arrives from Europe. It's a shorter book, so I hope to get through it rather quickly, but I might have to put it on pause if the books that I want to read arrive sooner. Alright, I'm on my way back to the parking lot and on my way back to the car.